thing was to respond and respond quickly.
Yeah.
Very efficiently and very to the point.
Very directly.
Yeah, and but
what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So, Universal Music Group has officially responded to Drake's lawsuit involving Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss track, accusing Drake of attempting to save face in the wake of losing a rap beef to Kendrick Lamar. According to Billboard, the record label filed a motion on Monday, March 17th, to dismiss the lawsuit, calling Drizzy's accusations against them meritless, as he filed the defamation lawsuit due to the public embarrassment he endured. So the motion read, plaintiff, being Drake, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, lost a rap battle that he provoked and in which he willingly participated. Instead of accepting the loss like the unbothered rap artist that he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds.
At first, my first initial thing was to respond and respond quickly.
Yeah.
Very efficiently and very to the point.
Very directly.
Yeah, and but like it started brewing in me because where I come from, like that shit doesn't happen. Like you can't just call out a man and not have paperwork to back up your talks. Like that is ludicrous. And then like to see like a whole nation behind it and celebrating it like it's a true story is unbelievable, because everybody has to understand, like I have a kid, Drake has a kid, you know what I mean? So like making accusations like that are like ridiculous and out of this world, you know what I'm saying? So but like what I was going to tell you is this, like I was building up a lot of anger and stuff like that, but then I got a call, and I don't know why I got this call. It's like God said something to him or something, but the boy, sorry, it might not have been a call, it might have been a text message, but he messaged me and he's like, yo, I know what you're feeling. I know you as an individual and I know how you get down, but I'm just letting you know, like, don't listen to the noise, because it's noise. And if you go back and look at all these people that are saying things or having anything to say, they're not even actual real people. They're like bots.
Exactly.
So like, don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Facts.
Like, and you know what? Like, I mean, it's not a good thing, but they're calling your name. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like, they're gonna get over this crap because they're gonna realize there's this crap, and then they're gonna go do their own research. And when you do your own research, you're gonna be like, wow, this guy made up a whole story about something that isn't even true, and it makes you look weird to me. I don't know.
It does.
But I want to say one thing to America, and y'all need to like get yourself together, because making accusations on people, serious accusations like that, you need to have paperwork. That is the rule, like number one rule that everybody goes by. So don't switch up. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think the audience might not know what we're talking about right now either.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm the bad guy anyway. Hey, check this out. If Mel wouldn't engage in the first place,
engage in what?
With Drake and all that shit, with the audio on Instagram and all that stuff, we wouldn't be here at all.
Please. I'm
saying that you were used as a tool you were used as a tool initially to get under Joe's skin. And shout out to him and Ian for being professionals.
How long ago was that?
It was long, but it was still a tool that you fell into. It was still a marketing tool.
I didn't fall into anything.
And then you tried to dress it up as, I'm being celebrated, so allow me to be celebrated at the detriment of your boss and our
How
friend.
is it the detriment to him?
Because it was an insult. Melissa Ford, you were around a dick sucker. It was an insult to him.
He never says his name. Never says his name.
You got me there. I have nothing to say.
He never says his name.
You right,
he doesn't say anybody's name.
You right.
He doesn't say anybody's name.
You all right? If that's the angle you going with, I have to respect that and I yield.
It's the only angle.
Huh? Mel, all right.
That's not the only angle.
That's not the only angle. If Drake had made a song saying, Joe, you a legend, I hate that you sit next to a dick sucker. Okay. It never said your name. Would you be comfortable with Joe celebrating that song under the premise that he never said Melissa?
Let me tell you something. Do you know what I've had to fucking listen to for the last 20 fucking years? No.
I'm with you on that, but before you get there, I'm just trying to say.
Because that's it. That's literally it. That's my answer.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Get your shit off.
That's my fucking answer.
I like how you are right now.
Okay.
I'm going to fucking champion a song that fucking celebrates the shit out of me. Absolutely. When I've been mocked for fucking 20 fucking years.
You put on 2 pairs of shades?
So I thought you just passed it to me.
So Mel, so I guess the only thing I would say to that is, then that's not.
You're not gonna double shade it.
You put the Michael Jacksons over the
Oh my God! That's disrespectful. You can't double shade.
a nigga double shaded.
Joe, that's rude. Joe, that's rude. Take it off. You can't do that, Joe.
Go ahead, Mel. Finish.
That nigga went to.
No, I'm not in this. Don't look at me.
Yeah, I like what
Because I'm not arguing whatever they're arguing too. So I don't want nothing to do with this argument.
why'd you double shade?
Have the 1v1. Because this is.
And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna pull back too because I don't want to interrupt your exchange.
Yeah, this ain't my fight.
I yield. She got it. I think the point she made was valid, and I think she's standing in what she's standing in. And she said that she got a lot of disrespect over the 20 years of her career.
She's right.
And when she's being praised, even if it's at the detriment of anybody else, she's going to take that praise.
But it's not at the detriment. And then furthermore, when I leaned into it, when I made my own little video, I cut out the quote unquote disrespectful part. I did. Intentionally.
It's not quote unquote disrespectful.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know that he has a history of using women to get at other men?
Do y'all know y'all pressed Mel about this already?
That's why I said.
That's why he's saying shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to
I'm not talking.
It's not worth the conversation.
And I'll be completely honest, before I came up here, and even while I was up here, I had no fucking clue what their history was. I had no clue. I did not know. And so to answer that other question you just asked me, do I know that he has a history of using blah, blah, blah? No, because I have never fucking paid that close attention.
Got it.
I have never fucking noticed. No, because you know what I'm saying? I've never noticed. So this was like, to me, it just seemed like some silly, superficial shit, really honestly. You know what I mean?
Play with words.
Yeah. And then to just follow it up with the fact that it's a song praising me when I have had a song fucking mocking me and people say this shit to me for the last 20 Yes.
That's real.
Yes.
Good job, Damu. Good job.
Everybody stop saying that dumb shit.
No, they're gonna learn them.
They can play around all they want.
They gonna learn them.
Them two being carried away to what's in Brooklyn, MDC?
No, in Jersey, they're gonna take you over to. They're gonna take you to Essex County.
Yeah, they could do. And I'm
Green Monster.
What, I don't know what that means.
Just don't say no more Damu. Don't do no more.
You already got one
it.
case.
I know. But don't dap him after you.
Don't play along with that.
Yeah, you on one case already, and your reaction.
She ain't
That's another thing.
Her reaction from what the? Oh, holy pig feet and pork chops, Batman! How the hell did I get my chops into this? Smells so cute. Anyway, that's not my beef. My beef is who wrote this thing. You don't have to answer that.
Mel publicist.
Answer it mentally.
Mel wrote it.
No, she didn't.
I think Mel is articulate enough to write.
Mel definitely wrote.
That's not the question.
Mel didn't write this.
Ian did?
Mel didn't write this.
Mel definitely
And
wrote
Ian didn't write it either.
He doesn't.
I don't want to answer.
Okay, I'm
Because I know the
not
answer.
going to answer.
Okay, well, answer.
Tell that person to not write about me or my company.
Why?
Because I asked.
We're writing. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Wait a minute. Because we have BTS that is out on Patreon where it's a whole discussion about that website and my image on it. Furthermore, more information is found out by Ian from Tyler that they bought the name and that it gets rerouted to your Patreon.
What does any of that have to do?
We discuss it up here. So it's in there. It's out there. It's out there in the ether. It's being discussed.
Which was never in question.
Okay.
That was never in question.
So everybody else can have conversations about this, but I can't just succinctly say in a show of support, this is what my team members did for me. As a way of saying thank you, publicly.
You can if you tell me that that's you that said it.
It is me that said it.
So you wrote this.
Yes.
All right, never mind.
Does it say Melissa's statement?
I got Savannah.
Does it say Melissa's statement?
No, I got Savannah.
What do you mean?
No, you didn't write this shit. But if you rolling with that, then I'm shutting up. If you wrote it, then yes, you could say that. If you wrote it, then nip it in the bud at me bringing up a publicist. Then I'm wrong. There is no publicist.
There is no publicist. There is no publicist. I am a self-funded fucking operation right now. You think I can afford PR with all the shit I'm paying for?
When this camera cut off,
I'm not even playing with you right now. Cut the fucking camera off then.
When this camera cut off,
camera off right now. You don't need to.
No, so Mel, you wrote the statement. After you wrote it, did you send it to anybody to proofread, to check?
Ian.
Did Ian make any edits?
Yes.
Oh, she done got Ian fired.
Okay. No. And actually, he said the same thing that you did. So,
what? That he's fired?
No. About Joe might be uncomfortable with the mention of him, blah blah blah. So we rewrote the whole thing. Me and my EP.
You and your EP. So, okay, so this is this was the ask follow-up questions. So you, Ian, and your EP crafted this statement, or crafted this, or the
then
edits.
I went back in and I rewrote it differently.
Got it. Based on the feedback of them. I got it. I got what you're saying.
No, just where he's the hero.
Understood. What did what did the
it's good for you, nigga. It's good for you.
What did the original what was the tone of the original draft?
It just mentions it's just a mention of where I work.
Well, I guess I'm saying, what was the part that needed to be taken out to make him look like a hero?
Nothing. It was adding.
I see. Understood. So you didn't say anything bad. You just added something good.
Yes.
Because when I hear the reason I'm asking is when I hear the statement, it sounds honestly, and I mean it sincerely, it sounds like a big up to JVP. So that's why I was.
Yes.
Yeah, but can I ask two questions?
Yeah.
He doesn't. I don't know.
Well, question one is.
Don't be stressed. You're doing good.
I'm not trying to stress you out.
Well, we can move on. I mean,
all right, never mind. I gotta
No, ask, please.
So another kid comes into my store.
Great callback. Ask, Ice, go ahead.
Did Ian, I guess, see it again after the rewrite?
Not necessarily. Yes, I basically showed him what the paragraph was going to say, and then he said, "Okay, fine."
Because I asked that because if he told you, Joe probably wouldn't be uncomfortable with the mention of his company.
When I was making it clear, that it was a response to all the noise,
I got it.
and that I wanted it to be clear what had happened with the website, with the domain name, and where it was redirected. That was where he was like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Well, I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that, Joe. Let niggas know how you feel when this shit get off, so niggas can understand. Be clear, like you did me. You sucker ass nigga, and you my man, but let